Welcome to the next episode of Monday Mindset Matters. These quick meet-of-the-moment episodes offer you some tools and biblical encouragement to help you, the Christian educator, no matter what role you have on campus, stay connected, stay grounded, and stay prayed up so you can be the light in the middle of this trauma-responsive movement. So, let's get right to it.
Welcome to the Society's Child podcast, where we have real conversations about being a trauma-responsive educator in the midst of a significant mental health crisis. Hi, I'm Trish Senzak, a former educator, compassion advocate, and Jesus lover, and I'm so grateful that you're here. Are you feeling confuzzled about your students' behavior and needs? You're not alone. If trauma-informed strategies leave you wondering, what's next? Don't worry. My friend, I've been there too. As a foster mom and a child of complex trauma mixed with my experience as a teacher, it's led me to finding a compassionate, whole child approach that's evidence-based, practical, and transformational, and I'm so eager to share it with you. Whether you want to connect with your students on a deeper level, create a trauma-sensitive environment, or you just need a little bit of encouragement or support, you're in the right place. So grab a drink, a pen, or your earbuds, and let's work together to create a safe and student-attuned trauma-responsive school culture. Society's children need you. So let's get started.
Hey educators, welcome to Monday Mindset Matters. And today I want to start by saying you are a blessing. You're a blessing to the students in your care. You're here listening and you want to grow closer to Jesus and you want to use the mission that Jesus has given you so that you can feed into and pour into yourself and to your kids. So every single day you show up and you pour into their lives. And it is so important. And sometimes you may do this in ways that you may not even see. And you may not even see the full impact of it yet, but you keep showing up. So I want to encourage you because I know you are a blessing to these kids and they are blessed to have you. But I know, and more importantly, God knows the difference that you're making, and that's what's more important. So I want you to take a moment today, and I want you to listen to this simple truth from Psalm 62:1, and I pray it blesses you. It says, "Truly, my soul finds rest in God. My salvation comes from Him." What a comforting reminder for this in us, in our roles, and where we are today. A lot of times we're in situations in our classrooms, on our campuses, and they seem big and they seem far-reaching and they seem undoable. But you know what? We can find that rest and renewal in God alone. It's a God-shaped hole only He can fill. He is the source of the strength that we need when our work feels overwhelming or unmanageable. When these kids' behaviors are crazily driving us nuts, it's okay, my friend. It's okay. But what I want to remind you is that you're doing holy work. When you face those tough behaviors, when those frustrations creep in, when that weariness creeps in, remember this. You're not doing it alone. God is with you. He's offering you rest and peace, even in the chaos. Even in the chaos, my friends. Let's take a breath. Let that sink in. You are not alone. God is with you, offering you rest, even in the peace and the chaos. Yes, my friends, God's peace is available to you. His strength is within you. And that's what helps us to stay regulated when we feel like we're at our breaking point. As educators, we know behavior is communication. There's always a need behind those difficult behaviors in our students, whether it's hurt or trauma or frustration. Whatever it is that a child hasn't yet learned to express, that need is there. And if we can get that insight from God and He can give us that peace, instead of pushing that child away, instead of letting the anger or the reflex dictate your response, we can lean into God's grace and we can see the inherent worth of every child with His peace. He gives us peace that surpasses all understanding. We can lean into Him. Our soul finds rest in God. The other thing I want to encourage you with, my friends, is God sees the best in us. And we are called to do the same for our students. You have the power to be that steady, calm presence for them. You have the ability to meet them where they are, just as Christ meets us and meets us in our needs where we are. You can show them love even when the world may be quick to push them aside. So today, I want you to hold on to these truths. Here's number 1. I find rest in God, allowing me to stay calm when my students need me most. Number 2, God gives me strength to see beyond the behaviors and recognize the needs of every child. And number 3, with God's peace in my heart, I can respond with patience, empathy, and compassion, even in the hardest moments. So my friends, when you feel weary, when the day seems like it's too much, remember that God is your refuge and your strength. He's not asking you to do it on your own. He's asking you to trust in His power to sustain you. Every day you're choosing to see the potential in your students, and you're making a choice to go against the grain of the world that so easily casts these kids aside. Your classroom is a place of love, patience, and second chances. And God is working through you to show you that these kids are valuable, no matter what they bring to the table. No matter what hurts, habits, or hang-ups are sitting right in front of you. God is working through you to help you show them they are valuable. So stay encouraged, my friends. Stay encouraged. You are making an eternal impact. God's strength is enough for you. Find rest in Him, my friends. Crave that. Seek it. Lean into Him. I promise you, He'll guide you. And through the toughest challenges, He'll guide you. So thank you for showing up for them every day. You are a blessing to your students. They are truly blessed to have you. God bless you, my friends. Go with God, lean in, and crave Him more every day. Until next time, my friends, see you on the next episode.
If you're looking for ways to build more peace in your career, I've created a list of 75 affirmations based on 25 Bible scriptures, and I'd love to share it with you and help you keep your sanity. You can go to trishz.com/Bible-AFFS. That's AFFS for affirmations. I'll also leave the link in the show notes for you, too. Until next time, my friend, stay grounded, stay regulated, and stay prayed up. Hey, amazing educators, thanks for tuning in. If you found this episode helpful, I'd love for you to hit subscribe and leave a review. Even better, share this episode with a colleague. And hey, I'd love to connect with you on social media. You can even join my Facebook group for some extra support and a dash of inspiration. I've left all the links in the show notes. Until next time, my friend, remember, you're not alone on this journey. You've got this. Keep making a difference and stay teach-tastic.